Hi guys, it's Mitch here, Sunday Blessings, just coming on to do this week's tarot card and oracle review deck for you all. So the deck that I'm going to be reviewing for you today is this cheeky little number, which is the Soulful Sunflowers deck, and this has been created by Elly, who is a psychic, and the artwork is by one of my lovely friends, Melanie Civatonne. I don't know if I've said that surname right. I'm really sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. I probably have. I'm rubbish. Or Civatonne. I looked up your Facebook video before because you had these lovely kids of yours saying your surname, and I still can't say it right. Oh, I'm awful. But anyway, let's check this little bad boy out. So it comes in a little kind of organza sort of bag. I will say with these cards, they're a little bit smaller than I was expecting them to be, but that's not necessarily a problem, it's just how they are. So what you get, this is sort of Elly Charles' business card, so you get that in there as well, and her details. And then you get an introduction to the sort of cards themselves, as we can see here, and it just sort of says here, welcome to your deck of sunflower affirmations. So it's an affirmation deck. I've created this deck especially for you with the help of inspirational artist Melanie Civatonne, I think. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Please use this deck intuitively to give guidance to others or receive messages for yourself. Let the sunflower love brighten your day and hope you love them as much as we do. Love, Elly. So that's lovely, that's really, really nice. Now I will say, like I say, these are quite a dinky sort of size deck, so they're interesting in that kind of concept. Then we've got another kind of card here which has just got the details for Elly, for her Facebook and Instagram page if you wanted to follow her. And then we've got the kind of cards themselves. Now, like I say, I know that they are sort of affirmation deck, which is fine. It would have been, for me, nice to have seen these slightly bigger. I'm going to be a bit critical with this deck. It is amazing, and I absolutely love the artwork. The artwork is stunning, and Mel, I'm familiar with her artwork anyway, and she does some fabulous stuff. But I think it would have been nice to have had these a little bit bigger. For me, these are a little bit small, and not only are they a little bit small, the other thing I don't kind of like overly with them, the stock quality, that they're quite thin, and it's like they're laminated, but I just wish that they had been laminated with the back piece looking a bit more special. I think, you know, this to me I don't like particularly, just this plain white background. Because Elly Charles has got such a lovely logo, I'm going to show you on her business card, I think what would have looked nicer is to have this logo on the back of each card. I would have preferred that. This to me feels a little bit unfinished almost, but that's just maybe me being a little bit critical and a bit picky. But what you've got on the cards themselves is you've got a lovely image, like I say, the artwork is stunning, and then you have a little affirmation. So this one says, you are more than enough, which is lovely. I love the colours as well, some great colours in these. So I'm going to sort of run through and show you this so you can sort of see them for what they are. Some absolutely gorgeous artwork here, like I say. I love the sort of colours that are coming through. And obviously because it's sunflower themed, you know, you're going to sort of see that theme running quite obviously throughout this, which is pretty cool. You could use this in a way of connecting these colours to like the chakra points of the body if you wanted to. I don't know if that's part of the purpose or the way they had been designed necessarily, but you could sort of see them as that. I love this one. That's really powerful. I think as well, you know, taking into account the quality, if you were to sort of work with this deck every day, because obviously when cards are sort of touched and dealt with or often, I do wonder like what the sort of longevity of this deck would be, because I'm just sort of feeling the cards as I'm showing them to you, and they do feel quite flimsy, and I just do wonder if I was using this deck regularly, would it actually last? Which is a little bit of a shame. So it is a great deck, but I think it could have been a lot more fabulous. I really like this one, and this, like, I feel is an image of Elly, and I just think that looks so fabulous. I think that's really stunning. That really makes me smile, that one. They're all cool in their own way, but that one particularly made me sort of laugh. It's a fun deck, this one as well. This is a great one to have if you don't want anything too serious or too heavy. It feels like a playful deck. I get that sort of playtime energy with this one, which is really quite nice. Okay. I don't even know if it said on there how many cards this actually was. I'm not going to count them all. But I'm not sure if it actually said that on there or not. And the final one, beautiful card there. So, does it say if that... No, it doesn't say how many. No. Okay, so that would have been nice to have put the amount on there as well. And then this little bit on there just sort of says about, please feel free to tag my business on social media when you're using this sweet deck. Share because you care, thank you. That's a nice little touch, a nice little addition. So let's pick a card for this Sunday, and, you know, to give us some information for the week ahead, really. Okay, so this is what I mean, because they're quite small, they're really hard to shuffle. This would probably be a deck that would be better to sort of fan out and then to pick a card, which I am actually going to have to do, because they're so small I literally can't shuffle them that well. Yeah, I mean, they glide okay and everything, that's not an issue, that's not a problem. This is a lovely card. So the message for us today then, and for the week to follow, be the light that guides others. And as you can see, you've got this lovely lighthouse, and these sunflowers are almost acting as the sort of the beams of light coming out. So like I say, the cards themselves, they're sweet, they're lovely, they are fabulous. They could have just been done with being a bit bigger, I think, you know. Definitely the backs could have been dealt with though. Even if there was just a logo or a design, I don't like that. I think that looks very unfinished. Which is a shame, but you know, because the messages and like the affirmations of them, they're really fun, they're really cool. Like I say, that one that's just come up for us today, you know, that's an amazing little message there, and it's so true, isn't it? You know, be the light that guides others. That's what it's all about, inspiring, encouraging, and just being that beacon of light, that beacon of hope for everybody around us, really. Doing your best in this world. Powerful stuff. So I love that side of things. So that's the deck pretty much in its entirety. I know it's a bit of a quick video, this one. All in all, what would I give this deck out of 10 if I had to rate it sort of, you know, 1 to 10? I think this could have been an easy 10. If there was a nice sort of box and a bit more sort of finish, this would have been a 10 easily. In its current state, in its current way, I think I'm looking at a 5. I know for a fact that if I was working with these regularly, I know over time these would become battered and bruised. I don't think like they're going to last long term. So on that basis, I have to sort of score this as like a 5, really. Which is a real shame, because that, you know, they could have been an easy 10, to be honest, but they are still cool. They're worth having in the collection if you feel drawn and if you feel guided to them. So if you feel connected, check them out. They are the Soulful Sunflowers inspiration cards. They are a lush little deck to have. Great for anybody that wants to just gently delve in and doesn't want anything too extreme or too heavy. Are great for a card pull for the day. I could really sort of see them working well for that, or even putting on your little altars. For those of you that may have altars, they could be a really kind of great way of using them. So worth having in the collection, but a little bit of shame on the sort of finish, because I feel that they could have been a lot more than they actually were, but they are still fabulous in their own way. So we're going to leave them with you. Hope you've enjoyed them. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Have a fantastic week ahead. Bye for now.